Hi there, everyone. Welcome back for a new race today, race 5 of the second FAI Virtual Sailplane Grand Prix. I am here today with Norman and Jean-David. Good evening.
Over there tonight, we try to make it as close as possible of the reality. So we have a cloud base around 2,000 to 2,300 meters from QNH. We have the wind at 12 kilometers from the southwest. The QNH is the standard one. We have 3/8 of cumulus and average climb between 1 and 2.5 meters. 3, 2, 1. Gate is open. Race is on.
And off the go. Right. And as we can see, so we can watch around the average vario rate is 1.5 to 1.8 in uprising air for Arthur Zucker. And we'll see if Juliet Kilo Kilo will find something better once he reaches the next cloud and see if it makes sense or not. And that's a really good way to compare this right now. And to fly with 19 pilots and gliders in this gaggle, man, your head is going left and right all day long because you're like, you cannot just look at the instruments because somebody might just out thermal you, come from below, or somebody slow from above. And man, this is exciting, beautiful, and yeah, there you can see it. This is incredible view right there. Love it. And to fly with 1 or 2 or 3 in the same gaggle is one thing. To fly with 19, that's world class in itself. So wonderful to watch. And I love this about Condor, that we're able to see this from this perspective and giving you all this view of how does it feel like to fly in the virtual world.
And for the viewers, it's much easier to see the pilots. You can see straight away that it's Benfest here with the colors from Germany. It's quite easy for us to follow.
So the reigning world champion, if you don't know, Ben Fest. And then we have another German, Joshua. 2 Germans here.
Yeah.
And different design, but still quite obvious. Black, red, gold is the colors of the German.
So the wind is coming from the 212 degrees, 12 kilometers. So it's coming from below. It's coming from air. So it's not that great. They cannot go on the ridges. Yesterday it was coming from the north like this, so it was quite okay. But now it's coming from the other side. So it's not really good for now to go on the ridges. They will try to go, you see, on just this ones. Let me raise my hand. Just here. I think they will go just there on those ones for GKK and GHK. So Stewart, Sean, and Yarmo. They will probably try.
But they've been ahead. They've been ahead through the entire leg. So it seems to be working for them. But now we're coming into an area that becomes higher and higher. So you have to create more altitude to be able to get to turn point 1, because it seems like the mountain's getting a little higher here.
Mick Schoenemakers from the Netherlands back in this race, holding up with the leading pack, Benfest and Donna Pierre at the top with Vitold, and then it's splitted into 2 groups with Vic Schoenemakers, Arne Martin Guttler climbing there, Delta 9, Wojtek Soltyzik, Arthur Duke, the Polish guys are there, Joshua Arndt as well. So yeah, Benfest is going to leave this thermal in a few seconds. He's going now. Obviously, he doesn't want to get into the clouds, because if you go into the clouds even for 1 second, 1 second means 10 seconds penalty. So that's quite a lot far. Jarmo Karjalainen climbing with Stewart and Scholl here at 64 kilometers flown, and the distance to turn point 1 is 81 kilometers. So they are at 15 kilometers away from Benfest here, reaching turn point 1. The German pilot at 1,631 meters, Mr. Benfest, the reigning world champion of this virtual Sailplane Grand Prix, is the first one today to reach the turn point. Follows very closely by Donna Pierluigi, the Frenchman, and Witold Rozak from Poland. We have Sean Churchill below with Stewart and Scholl. David Redman is still there, holding up at 1,500 meters. Vic Schoenemakers in the pack with Arthur Duke, Joshua Arndt, and Norbert Kiss behind them. TKM behind, KMI behind. all those guys, they are all packed there.
Right now, in race 5 of the second FAI Virtual Sailplane Grand Prix, most of the pilots just turn point 1, and 2 strategies can be seen right now. We have a lot of people, most of them, who are going straight to turn point 2, and we have on the other side Stewart and Yarmo, who are trying another pass, maybe following these small ridges right here to follow the energy lines. Maybe they trying something to gain some points and some average speed from turn point 1 to turn point 2, even if it's a quite short leg. We will see if it's pay when we will reach turn point 2.
They all know that. Maybe we can have a look quickly at the average speed to make our mind for the end of the race. Oh, that's quite fast. Much faster than what we expected, I believe. 133 kilometers per hour for Benfest without the finish glide. Voulot. Turn point 2, Benfest still leading the race, turning towards the reporting point, which is almost 70 kilometers away. Donna Pierluigi from France following on second place, and Witold Rozak third place here. The full pack is behind. We can have a view of just behind us, probably. Thank you, team. You can see that that turn point that they need to touch indeed. And there is a new cumulus cloud forming, and they are all going for this one. As you can see,
sure.
in Condor, when there is a new one, it's going to be those guys, probably. Can we have a look? Yeah, Arne Martin, stop moving your head. We need to see
I am trying.
the variometer now. I can see 2 meters per second on the vario, probably 1.7, I would say. That's probably that, Norman. You cannot disappear from the screen.
Yes, please, Norman.
1.7.
At this moment, Antoine, you are
1.6.
1.6.
1.6. You've disappeared. So 1.6. You can see if they are stopping at 1.6, it means that the weather is not that good. Huh? But it was a key moment because now they can fly towards the ridges again and come back, which is not the case for Bedfest, who is going for the valley there. We have Tim Madsen in front of us, and we have the Mugello track just below. Just behind Tim Madsen here, you can see the track of Mugello, very famous in Italy. Great moment for the pilots overflying this mythic place for Formula One. Tremendous races there.
So we are right now race 5 of the second FAI Virtual Sailplane Grand Prix, middle of the final leg before the reporting points. The pilots are flying quite fast than we can expect, and they are along this leg straight to the reporting point at different altitudes and different positions. We'll see at the end who is going to win, and yeah, the fight for just 1 point will be really, really hard. So make your bet. Who is going to find the best lift?
Yes, that would be great to know in the comments of the chat what's your bet for tonight, because it's very tight in between the pilots. So maybe we can all try to make a bet in between us already. Jean-David, what's your bet?
I would say, except from Antoine and me, because yesterday and the previous races we were not so good. So I don't want to.
No. Go for it. We all try one for tonight. We'll try one.
Oh, it's the day of the Pierluigi. He flies safer along the day, and this is more an encouragement than a bet, but go the Napier.
Okay. Norman, what's your bet for tonight?
You're really gonna put me? This is called the commentator curse. Say who's going to win. That's not a good idea.
That's what we have done. That's what we have done on race 1, or maybe even on race 2, and we failed completely.
Yeah, each time.
And the race changes completely after that. So maybe we're gonna have a massive a twist in during this arrival because of us. But that's why we're here, Norman. My bet is going
the
to be
evil one. Yeah. I'm going to say Arne Martin Güttler. I'm going to work for Arne Martin Güttler today. All right.
Arne is just next to Donapierre. They're very close. My bet was for Benfest. So
actually, you know, I would have said Benfest too. Can I have a second option, Benfest?
Yeah.
No. So in the chat,
Ooh, cheater! Ooh. the sink or the uplift they will find in this valley is going to be very important for the final glide to know who is going to win this race tonight.
This is really close finish racing here. And well, Benfest is the first to go through the point of the turn
Yes.
point 3. And that is awesome. Anna Martin Güttler is right behind him, slightly higher. And then we have Donna Pierluigi.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah,
that's intense.
That's going to be tight between those guys. Oh, Donna Pierre is well placed.
Yeah, he has more height.
La.
Yeah, just the pilot are stuck. Some of them are stuck behind. They didn't manage to catch the lift. And most of the group is after the reporting point. Go back to the final glide.
To the 3D view. Let's go now. Donna Pierluigi, 900 meters. Let's see behind if someone is not catching up. Arne Martin is there. Maybe he will try to push and pull. Donna Pierre, 940 meters, 196 kilometers per hour. Benfest is behind below. Little bit behind, a little bit below. Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
He needs to be careful with Darius Gudjunas, I guess. That's why he cannot push more. He needs to protect his third place, Benfest.
Okay, good altitude, good speed for Donna Pierre. Looks good.
Amazing to see. 900 meters. He's going to pull up right before to get above 900 meters. And boy, look at Arne Martin coming from below really fast, trying to catch up with him.
He's trying.
This is incredible. Now he has to pull up. Come on. Get to 900 meters. There we go. Oh, and Arne Martin.
Well done.
Incredible.
Well done, Donna Pierre. Winner of the day, Donna Pierluigi from France, followed by Arne Martin Güttler from Norway. Well done. Congratulations, Donna Pierre. Benfest finally getting on the podium on a race day. Well done, Ben. Followed by Darius.
Oh, he has not enough height. He has not enough height. He has to pull up. 900 meters now.
Just enough.
Just enough. Oh, yeah. Just enough. Wojtek is behind. So first point for Darius Gudjunas today as well. Wojtek, who is the leader overall, gets a lot of points again, very consistent. Joshua Arndt taking some good points.
Oh, look at them, guys. This is by milliseconds. Oh, I'm speechless.
That was Witold in front. Oh, my goodness. Witold in front. We have Thomas Meyer coming here. Tim Madsen. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think, yeah.
We have 9 people already through.
Yeah, nine pilots. Yeah, exactly. 9 pilots already crossed the finish line. So no points tonight for Tim Madsen and for the other ones. David Redman crossing the line now. No points, unfortunately, for.
What a wonderful Grand Prix today here in Pavlo in the race number 5 of the second virtual Sailplane Grand Prix of 2023, and it's an incredible. I'm hyped up. I'm like, I want to do this. So thanks to Trustmaster for giving us the joystick and the rudders and everything, and thanks to Condor making this all possible. Super nice stuff, and thanks guys for being here.
See you tomorrow for race 6. Amazing race. So thank you to all the pilots, to the task setter, and to the whole team. We see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.